So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's Zoom vest, and smashes through the Monoculus.
Wow.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made 2 vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever.
Clever,
like it
Carol.
more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Good job, Carol. Wow.
So,
Wait.
Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
No other reason?
Every book doesn't need to be a teachable moment.
I agree with Wolverine.
Fair enough.
I agree with Wolverine. Doesn't need to every time.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead.
I think it'd be
I
cool.
would have liked to see the Monoculus.
Or a movie if it hasn't been done already. I'm presuming it hasn't. Has it?
Can't believe I didn't figure out the ending. The clues were right there.
Carol's just smart like that.
I wonder if Tony could build me a robot dog. I'm gonna order the first 4 books. You're welcome to read them when I'm done. I'm gonna order the first 4.
Can't believe I didn't figure out the ending. The clues were right.
My book was the best of them.
I think so
You have
too.
only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
I think he's right.
I guess we're
In
doing
my
all right.
based on my taste was books. His was the most interesting.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on hiatus until things are less apocalyptic.
I never got to choose a book. I'm going to miss this. It was better than I expected. I'm not going to miss this. I'm going to miss this.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
We should invite more people.
Well, who else would you invite, if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss. As long as the books we read have Braille copies, I could convince him.
Oh,
Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
are we talking
I
about?
don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
Okay. Before I answer this, because I know all the stuff going on between Blade and Carol are interesting. But when he was talking about his lawyer friend who needs Braille, I'm like, Matt Murdock? Are you talking about Daredevil Matt Murdock? Oh, that's so cool. I just finished watching. Well, I don't want to spoil anything. Actually, if I say something, that might spoil something. But anyway, I just watched one of the Disney Plus Marvel series recently, and I didn't see any of the Daredevil shows or the Daredevil movies. But I did see Matt Murdock in a couple of things prior, and the few times that I've experienced Matt Murdock currently in the Marvel series, not the Ben Affleck version. I forgot the actor's name, the most recent one as of this recording at least, who portrays Matt Murdock or Daredevil. I really like him a lot. I love his character a lot. Knowing nothing about Daredevil or Matt Murdock going in, I instantly thought he was a really cool character. Not just Daredevil, but just more Matt Murdock himself. I thought was a really neat character. So that's awesome. Now, cool. All right, going back to the romance shipping between Carol and Eric. Okay, Beyond all the reasons I find her, do you know why? Of course, she's bad. I don't know what you see in her. She's an Avenger. Do you know why?
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Thank you.
Really? I was joking.
I wasn't joking.
I'm not.
I know. I'm with Blade.
Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Sounds perfect. I'd love to see that. No, I think that's perfect. I'd love to see that.
Completely unrelated. I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
I would.
You were no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
I'm surprised they didn't start one already.
Sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. On your way out?
Yeah. Time to go. I would really love to see some sort of resolution of the Carol and Eric romance by the end of this. It'd be nice if there was something.
That is it for me.
Good meeting.
I have no idea if in the canon Marvel comics, if Blade and Carol, if Eric and Carol ever do become a thing, or if it's just something that really only is happening here within this video game, but I love it. I love it. Rapid healing. Select one. I'll pick this one because it's more rare. And Fury. Extracurricular activities. Oh, I think that means that I think extracurricular activities, if I remember, means that I have completed every single club. Which is a shame because I feel like of all of the clubs, the shop club was
We must not leap to conclusions or confrontations.
the shop club I think had the least number of meetings, which is a shame because that was my favorite one. That was my favorite of all of the meetings, and I would have loved to have had an equal number of meetings for each club. That's my only like nitpick. Because don't get me wrong, the emo kids club was fine, but that was like my least favorite. And the book club was really cool, but I would have wanted to just hang out. Any excuse to hang out more with Robbie and Peter, and even Tony, of course, is like money for me. But that's good. We must be nearing the game then, the end of the game. If all of the... Speaking of Peter's ready to go. We must be nearing the end of the game if we're ending all of the clubs now. Robbie wants a piece of me. Hey, Hunter. I can't speak for the others, but it's good to have you around, you know? I have something I need to tell you. I'm behind in some car repairs. You mind doing both? Doing both you and the car? Yeah, of course. Let's meet at Telluride. Let's do both, the car and
Thanks for
you.
meeting me out here.
Of course, Robbie. What is on your mind?
On the car works too.
I woke up with this funny feeling this morning.
Oh, and what was that?
Well, I got out of bed, got dressed, looked in the mirror, and saw the Ghost Rider standing before me. You know, the real deal. And you know, it didn't feel weird. It was like I knew I could handle anything the day handed to me. No problem. What's with that?
It's called confidence. Your imposter syndrome has been cured. Oh my god, you're becoming Blaze.
I am pretty sure it is called confidence, Robbie.
Oh, so that's what confidence feels like. I don't think I felt it before. Not like this anyway. Guess the confidence you had in me was contagious.
Perfect.
I am heartened to hear that, Robbie, but you overcame your own demons. No offense to Sparky, of course. The credit goes all to you.
You know, I was thinking, once all of this is over, I'm gonna go back to my old stomping ground, have my very own homecoming moment.
Ready for your hero's welcome?
Ready for some neighborhood deep cleaning? You should come with. Got plenty of bad guys in East LA that are long due for a tune-up from our badass hunter Ghost Rider duo.
I'll bring Peter. Yeah, I'll bring my hubby Peter along. I'm sure you'd appreciate that. You've got this on your own. I'll think about it. With Sparky, we're a trio.
We are one deadly duo. Or should I say more like a trio with the spirit?
Duo, trio, all the same. Me and Sparky both know who's the Ghost Rider, right? He says right. And a few other things, but we agree on the basics. The Ghost Rider is Robbie Reyes, and I'm ready to bring some of that back home.
And I look forward to helping you do that someday.
Yeah, well, we're both gonna have to wait a minute on that. This flaming gearhead ain't riding off to the sunset before we finish what we started. And as always, I've got your back.
As I do, buddy. Yeah! Max level! Max level! Dark Heart challenge mission unlocked. Heck yeah! Let's open things up for Robbie. Rare palette, enlightened combat bonus.
Back to Eastern Europe? Maybe I can finally get some decent pampushka.
Maybe. Root beers of Canada. Let's get this for Logan. Gothic coloring book. I already have one of those. Candle bone. I already have one of those. Okay. Nice. Channeling Hex. Oh yeah. We're gonna get those too.
So,
let's do this
how's the whole
first.
saving the world thing going?
Boom.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Regroup. Gains 70 block. Chaos Reigns. Quick Swipe. Stink of Fear. Rain of Blows. I'm just gonna do this. Just Berserk. Yeah, let's do Regroup and Rain of Blows. Oh, Carol.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Ooh, Scarlet Witch has something to say too. Let's just do this before we forget, though. Oh, Carol, Rain of Blows. You can have this. Regroup, gains 70 block, one step ahead. Draw cards until you have 4 in your hand. This is really good just to get me into binary, so I kind of really like it. Taunt each one, quick jab. As binary knockback on KO, gain 1 strengthened. On KO, gain counter, knee strike, taunt, block. Equal. Let's add this. Regroup. Nice. And Logan. Rapid healing. Already powered up, so I don't actually need this anymore. And me. Fury. I think I have 2 of them already, right? Yeah. Okay, let's hang out with Wanda. Class Shield Intel Dropbot. Class Humint 1 Origin. Deep Dive 1 Clearance Blue Sapphire. Redacted. Observed a UUP underwater unidentified portal appear 10 miles northwest of Atlantis. Reconnaissance Team Echo crossed the portal threshold and is MIA. Requesting redacted team for further analysis. Not me. What could a second team do to that the first one couldn't? I'm guessing they'll have the capability to destroy the portal. S.H.I.E.L.D. does not mess around. Hello, Hunter. It was good to hang with you. I would certainly do it again. I would like to visit the chapel, but only with the company of a friend. I can be that friend. Meet you there. Hey there.
What are you doing out here, Wanda?
Was feeling nostalgic and wanted to visit some old haunts. This is where it all started, you know. Where Agatha decided to take me under her wing and teach me all the magic tricks I wasn't supposed to know.
Agatha must have believed in you.
How do you know? You weren't even here. You were...
Dead, I know. But I knew Agatha, and if she took you on as her protege, it meant she believed in you deeply.
She made me feel like she did. She always believed in you, you know. Talked about you all the time. There was a lot of pressure to live up to your legend.
Wanda, what was Agatha teaching you exactly?
I'm not so sure you want to know, or I want to tell you.
That's fair. Tell me anyway, what are you scared of? What secretly?
There is no reason to be scared of telling me, Wanda. I am on your side.
Okay, here it goes. Agatha thought I could prevent the Midnight Sun. Prevent the prophecy.
That's good.
She said that?
I think she was training me to be you.
Good for her.
Wait. Do you mean to say she was training you to be the hunter? To be me?
Good for her.
Basically, yes.
I think you'd make a fine hunter. There's only one hunter. I'm sorry you were put in that position. You think you'd make a fine hunter. I'll say I'm sorry you were put in that position. Maybe she felt a lot more pressure. And I don't want this to pressure her more.
I am sorry the weight of stopping the Midnight Sun was put on your shoulders. You did not deserve that.
And I couldn't handle it either. Luckily for me and the world, my girl Nico managed to resurrect you. So, it's not all left to me to screw up.
Yeah,
and
thanks.
Believe me, Hunter, I would have screwed it up. I haven't even been able to trust myself enough to go back to the library and continue my studies. I don't want anyone else to end up like Agatha.
Well, Agatha's actually not doing so bad right now. Agatha would want you to continue. How do you know I won't screw it up? I won't screw it up.
If Agatha was here, I'm sure she would want you to continue your study of the magical arts and grow your power.
Well, she's not here because of my power. So I think I'll pass.
Let me help you work through your fears and become more comfortable standing in your power.
You would do that for me?
Of course, we're friends.
I'm done with you, Wanda. Your knowledge of the arcane will surpass even Dr. Spooky himself.
All right, deal.
Perfect.
Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Perfect. Yeah! Nice. Gain resist. Scarlet Witch combo modifier. Scarlet Witch and her combo partner gain resist. Nice. Very nice. Ooh, Steve wants me to help him. Love that. I love helping Steve in need. Steve in need is awesome indeed.
Transia seems to be the rally
Or
point
talk.
for Hydra's forces.
Or he just wants to chat.
You know, this isn't the first time Hydra's turned to the occult. Back during the war, Baron von Strucker tried just about everything to get a leg up on the Allies. I remember Project Lazarus, when he tried to create an army of undead Nazi super soldiers.
Yow. Thank God you stopped them.
A force like that would have been a powerful weapon indeed. It is fortunate that you stopped them.
Did we? I can't help but look at these augmented Hydra soldiers and wonder if Strucker's work lives on through them. Or unlives.
Faustus's serum.
Is it so much of a stretch? To be caught between life and death? Forced into an endless war? That's a fate I wouldn't wish on anyone.
Should I be taking this personally?
Not at all what I was talking about. We both find ourselves called back into duty in the middle of a long war. The difference is we have a choice. No one's forcing us to pick up our shield or sword when the call to battle comes. It's a decision we make for ourselves each and every day.
One thing is certain, Steve. Regardless of the century, you are an honorable man.
I'm just trying to do what's right. But thank you, Hunter. That's kind of you to say.
That's what makes him super sexy. A good number of people think the bad boys are sexy, and I can see that, but I think Boy Scouts are even sexier, in my opinion. The Boy Scout type characters, yes.
Last thing we need is to dive straight into the Hydra nest without a plan.
Okay.
Later.
All right. Okie dokie. Let's do this. We have... Oh, yeah. We need to get Robbie's epic stuff. Let's get Robbie's epic stuff. Let's do this. A unique tactical challenge to test Ghost Rider's skills in combat. Complete the objective to earn Ghost Rider's Midnight Sun suit and legendary combat. Especially since we're going to be using Robbie for the next mission, I believe. It would be really awesome for him to have that in his deck. Defeat the Whispers of Memory to acquire the Penance Stare ability card. Okay. Defeat all 4. Use Penance Stare to destroy the Incarnation of Memory. Defeat all 4. Consume 25% of health to damage an enemy for each health. Also damage everything nearby. Forceful knockback in any direction. Knockback, discard a random card. Forceful knockback in any direction. Takes 11 damage. If I do this... Huh. I think I'm trying to bunch everybody up, maybe? Maybe my goal is to bunch everyone up? I'm gonna give it a try. And then... Lash. Sure how I'm gonna do this, because I have to bunch all of them up. Oh, I think I know how. This didn't quite do it. Didn't quite do it. Alright, let's try this again. Restart. Okay. I thought what I had to do was... I have to bunch up 3 of them maybe together? Let me try that. Move you. And then maybe move you here. Retribution. That's not gonna work. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, let's try this again. I have to bunch them up and I have to do a lot of damage. So... Come to me. There we go. That's how we do it. Nice. Sweet. Consume 50% of health to deal damage. 4 for each. I'm gonna heal. Now, do it. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Nice. Good job. Ooh! Penance Stare. Destroy the incarnation of memory. Nice. Good job, Robbie. Ooh. So far, Hunters is still way the hardest one to figure out. Consume 50% of my health to deal damage, 4 for each health. Penance Stare. Okay. So Steve uses a block to deal damage, I use up health to deal damage. It's basically blood magic. Okay. Good job, Robbie. Way the hardest one to figure out. Consume 50% of my health to deal damage, 4 for each health. Penance Stare. Okay. Nice. So Steve uses a block to deal damage, I use up health to deal damage. It's basically blood magic. Okay. Good job, Robbie. Oh, I love Hellride though. I don't think I'm ready to get rid of Hellride. Because this one is targeting one enemy. I don't want to be able to target multiple ones. So, Chain, Drain Soul is good. Forceful knockback in a direction. Takes 61 damage. Retribution. Drain Soul. Replace with a drop until next turn. Recover 95 health. Immolate. Enemies capable to explode. Discard, knockback, discard a random card.
Dark ley lines running through
Quick,
Transia.
takes 61 damage. All of these are really good though. Hellride. Penance Stare. Lash. Give all Drain Souls. I'm gonna do Penance Stare. Okay. And then he also has his new Midnight Sun. Yeah. Let's get some pallets for that.
Practice makes perfect.
New combat item available, which is the...
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs.
Yeah, channeling Hex, which I already have a bunch of.
What's new, Hunter? Central will crack the code.
Combat therapy for Carol.
Just more evil junk.
Upgrade abilities.
Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy.
None of these I need to upgrade because I don't have
Stay
them
out
in
of
my
trouble.
deck. We're good.